What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Today we're talking about tax lien testimonial and investing in tax liens in 2017. And why is this important? So many people are coming at me saying, Erica, I don't know about the stock market. I don't know about the real estate. I don't know about this or that. And a lot of it is income shifting. Where we're shifting our income we're getting from our jobs, we're getting from our work, our businesses, and putting it somewhere where it can make money for us. So many people are like, Erica, how can I make more money? How can I make more money? And really, it's the stewardship over the money you already have and taking it somewhere where it can make money for you. So how did I get on tax liens? Again, our family, when people in our family had tax liens put on their properties, and then we just learned more about it and started getting deeper and deeper into, oh, wow, this is how people make money off other people, not necessarily in a bad way, but in a good way, keeping neighborhoods up, keeping city workers paid, keeping the trash man paid, keeping everybody in the county working and paid. And it also keeps you in your house if you think about it, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these cities and counties do 1 to 2 year redemption periods. So Miss Betty, Mr. Joe, whoever can go down there and make payments on this until it's paid off. So you still walk away with your 18 to 20% and they keep their house. Now, there's 2 strategies. 1, you get the property, or 2, you get their returns. A lot of people don't realize there are a lot of older people who this is their retirement strategy. They're not necessarily trying to buy houses. They're just getting 18 to 25% returns and letting their money work for them. And it's some of the best ways you could do it. So as you already know on this channel, I always talk about right now, New Jersey just opened the floodgates. And I think the reason New Jersey did that is because we're just going to have a lot of people, I think as we get closer to a recession, a bigger recession, they may not pay their tax bill. They may, it may be even commercial businesses. And I showed you guys, if you took the course already, in the course, I show you actual commercial buildings that don't pay their bill on time. So a lot of them, what's happening is, they're busy, the business is kicking butt, or it's a little slow, and so they don't pay their tax bill on time, and they get on this auction. So then all of a sudden, they're just paying their taxes back slower. It's just a way to delay for some of these business owners. So, so we talked about New Jersey. If you see, the reason I created the course and I show you so many different counties and states and how to do it online is because I've been downtown where we're on the court steps, we're bidding, and then someone goes back and where I'm from, it's called an upset bid. Other counties may call it something different, where they put 5% more than me and upset my bid. So now I've got to go scramble and get $750 or 5% or whatever the down payment was and outdo them. And I've seen people locked in for months, 6, 7, 8 months doing upset bids because the property was so nice. It was worth them coming, the other person coming back downtown and going, I'll put $750 more on there. I'll put $750 more than you. I'll put $750 more than you. And they both still got a house for under three or 4 or 5 grand. That's a $50,000 house. And so this course that I have teaches you how to do online. And it also, I have segments that teach you how to go buy it at the actual steps, right? Because each county is different. But overall, the principle is the same. And a lot of them are getting online in the method I'm showing because it's so much easier for the county not to be bothered. Now, only state that's being really stubborn lately is Georgia. Georgia's had a good thing running and they don't want to change it. And that's how government usually works. Everybody else is getting online. Why should we? We're going to just keep doing what we've been doing. You come down here and you pay your bill. You come to the steps and you pay, you buy, right? And so Georgia's, out of all the states, the only state that's kind of still stuck in that mode. But the course teaches very different states. In New Jersey, Chicago, Texas. I'm teaching you multiple states. So if you cannot follow the steps, the camera actually follows me over my shoulder. If you take you step by step on how to register, get in there, and actually be a part of it, then you just need to do a consult. That's your choices. So, but as I always talk about, there's a redemption period, and different states in different counties do 6 months to 2 years. I think this works in benefit for both of us. If you're a person who's just finding somewhere for your $1,000 to go, instead of leaving it in a bank CD that's going to give you 2% in a year, or 1% or even less, you know one way or another, you're going to get 18 to 24%. And why is that important? Because even some of these counties, they have an auction period at the end of the 2 years or end of the year, where just because you had the tax lien on it doesn't mean you automatically get the property. They still do an auction. Let's say somebody else beats you at the auction. Doesn't matter. Him getting that property included your tax lien certificate. So you still get paid. You get your check in 5 to 10 days. They're cutting it. It's going to your house. Now, a lot of counties have done a 3-step process where they'll send one letter to make sure it's you, right? And then you get this certificate letter and then you mail it back, right? And then you get your check. But it's pretty neat. I've noticed them doing that lately. And so I like that. Again, the top 4 states, in my opinion, but also you can Google a lot of this for yourself, is New Jersey, Florida, Iowa, South Carolina. So a lot of people are very excited that New Jersey has decided to go mostly online. And it's a lot of these smaller counties. And I think, in my opinion, tax liens work better for a lot of us in smaller counties, because in a smaller county, there's probably only 4 or 5 big dudes who are going to the on-step auction and buying all these properties anyway, and buying all these tax liens. And here you go, coming online, investing in this smaller county. Yeah, it adds to the pot, but it also adds to your bottom line, because there's a lot probably left over in land lots and empty vacant lots and inherited land that people just aren't caring about. And they're up there on there for you to pick up. So again, New Jersey, Florida, Iowa, South Carolina, I'm going to always lean towards South Carolina. Why South Carolina? Because they do a 95 to 98% redemption rate. What does that mean? That means people pay. They don't want to lose their house. The taxes are cheap. I'm talking about some of these houses are $300 to like $2,000. And why is that important? Because they do it in October, November, December. South Carolina's deadline is December 31st. What's going on October, November, December? The holidays. Everybody's like, holidays, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas. They are not thinking about that past due tax bill. Because why? Because they know, well, January, February, March, I'll either get my income tax and just pay it off, or I can make payments. People know the system. Most people do. And a lot of people, are like, well, you could get some of those things off your credit now. But 90% of the people I see don't. They don't get tax liens off their credit. And so it does bother them. It does affect them. It affects them how they can buy things, how they can get more credit cards, how they can get more business lines of credit. So they do go down and pay their tax lien. So it's good for you. It's good for business. There's a book called 16% Solution. And people always say, Ericka, tell me about it. I'm like, look, the book is called 16% Solution. If you really think about it right now in the economy, some people are paying 29% for cars and 29% for credit cards and like all these crazy, outrageous interest rates. So what's happening to your money? Inflation's eating it. High interest payments are eating it. And you need a way for your money to be making high interest returns. And so tax liens are one of those ways I feel really comfortable marketing to people about, talking to people about. I have several in Florida right now. The crazy thing about Florida and South Carolina, some of these places, you can go get a house for 20, 30 grand. So when you see people don't pay their taxes, you're like, the houses are so cheap. What are you doing? And it also gives you insight on that county. If you start investing in a particular county, let's say you pick Orange County, Florida, and that's all you do, you're going to start wanting to go down there and see some of those properties with your actual eyes. Because if you actually took the actual course, the tax lien course, you see how it shows you Google Maps, and you can actually see the exterior of the buildings, kind of see what you're purchasing in the area. And I always tell you guys to turn around and look up Google Maps, look at those areas. Several layers of researching for yourself. So I think lottery range tax liens are a great investment if you're guaranteed 18+%. Tony, lottery range, they're great anyway, right? So some of these people are getting 3% and they didn't do anything with their money. Their money just sat. What would your money be doing with you? I think people are obsessed with this flipping culture. Like, I'm gonna flip this money. I'm gonna get this house. I'm gonna flip this house. I'm gonna flip these cars. I'm gonna flip this stuff. Hold on, my Roomba is about to come on. Sorry about that. I totally forgot that my Roomba is going to come on because it cleans the house at certain days. Good Lord. It was tripping. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Tax liens are a great investment at 18%, but they're great at any percent, because what would your money be doing anyway? People are obsessed with this flipping culture. Like, I'm going to flip these houses. I'm going to flip this stuff online. I'm going to flip this stuff on Craigslist. I'm going to flip this money. And they really aren't. They really aren't flipping money like that. They truly aren't. And if you see a lot of retirees in Florida, this is part of their strategy. We're talking about wealth versus being rich, right? Because if you can get 3%, 6%, 12%, of Florida, if you take the course, you see we're talking about Florida OTCs, over the counter. over the counter. They're already at 18%. There's no bidding required because these are the ones that are left over. There's so many. So for example, there's, if I'm not mistaken, the number was 54, was it $1 billion? Yeah, $1 billion in back taxes were due last year. And that's all over the whole United States. So what happened? People are paying their money back this year. They're taking payments. They're doing whatever they can. That's a part of the deal. That's just how it works. We work on debt in this country. Yeah, banks are paying way, way less. So again, I'm going to just put the link. This was a quick video. I'm going to also share my screen and show you a testimonial from one of our students. I'm very, very proud of her. I'm going to see if I can get her on. See if I can get it up here. Hold on one second. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get it up here for you guys to see her thing. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Let's see, where is that? Well, basically, she ended up buying a property. I'm trying to see if I can get it to pull up. Computer's being a little bit stubborn. But essentially, she went down there for the actual live, in-person tax auction. This is for tax deeds in her area where she's at. And instead of paying, you know, a small amount, originally the back taxes were $991. She ended up getting it for about $3 grand. So we're just going to see here if the computer will let me share the screen. It's kind of throwing a tantrum. But did you guys have any questions while we're waiting on the screen here? You guys have any questions about tax liens, any questions about tax deeds, any questions about, you know, how you can get into the marketplace? Just go ahead and put them below. We're just waiting on the computer here. All right, let's see. It ought to let me do it now. All right, good. All right. I'm gonna look up here. She received the property after the redemption period, right? She just did this the other day. She will be, we'll bring her on and let her finish talking about it. Hold on, here we go. All right, guys, should be able to see the screen. So I don't have her name showing, just to give her privacy, just in case. Hello, Erica. I attended the first delinquent tax sale and I won the bid. The original taxes are $991. The bidding went up to $3,200. So this is why it's very important, as you see in the course when I talk about it. When you go to do the on the court step, sometimes auctions, there are people who've been doing it for years, and they bring, you know, $100, $1,000 certified cashier checks from their house. So imagine if she wasn't prepared for $3,200. And which you have a certain time period to go back and get the full amount of check, right? So you always have to have 10%, 5 to 10% down of what was what's due in 30 days. So she could have easily walked away with giving them $320 and saying, I'm going back to get the rest of the check. You can do that, but there are different counties play different rules, so you have to read them. It's a small 2-bedroom home that needs work, but it's located in the downtown area. It's in with minutes from a university. This was truly a great experience. I look forward to attending the auction next year. Thank you for that course. So we're going to try to get her on because I think she's like on point. Like she'd really saved up some money and she was excited to do it. And so I'm excited for it because a lot of people don't realize you're getting tax refunds in March from your tax returns. You're getting money from different places. People, if you have a certain amount of money set aside, you can go over there and play with big boys. Let me see. Tamalish Harris, what was the link? Jason Pinckney, how much is the course? The course is $97. Tax deeds and tax liens are the same thing, right? No, Big J Red, they are not. A tax deed is when someone is going to, they're actually selling the deed to the property, and that's what she went and got. She got the actual deed. It means like that person hasn't paid taxes in who knows how long, and so they are straight up selling. They're straight up selling it, you know. So tax liens are what we're talking about as far as getting the interest off the property. You know, the person has to make payments on their taxes due. Why do counties sell them? Counties sell them because they need their money. You know, the county hires you know, everything you can think of in a county that's going every day, the trash man, the local teachers, the everything. Like, they need that tax money to keep their budgets afloat. And instead of waiting on it from you, they're like, bump that. I can just go right now. I can just go get the money if I sell your tax lien, right? Like, I can just go ahead and sell this, and investors know that the county needs to be paid and you want to make money. So that's kind of how that rolls. Did that answer the question enough for you? Please let me know if that didn't answer the question enough for you. I don't want you to be confused about the difference between a tax lien and a tax deed at all. Like, I always want people to be able to know. And I'm going to put it in the comments, the link for the course, but it's always, every time, they're always underneath. Let's see if I can get it right. All right, but yeah, anytime for this, the links are always, for the courses are always underneath the channel. Here it is, the link. You guys should be able to click on it from here. Does your tax lien course work in every state? Yes, Justin Pinkley, it does. I'm teaching you how to do a version of online, and many counties and many states are going online, but I also teach you how to do in person and how you can do it via the county, because some counties are what we call paper and pencil counties. Right? Paper and pencil counties is, you know, you got to fill out a form and you got to like turn in your paper. And so we talk about how to do South Carolina pencil paper, and how my actual other client in California is right now waiting on his tax lien because they did not pay. And so around December this year, we're going to be make sure he's taking action to get quick title and do all that good stuff. So definitely go check out the course, go check out the links. I was going to make this long today. I'm just hoping to get her on later this week if I can. But yeah, this is my Facebook page if you guys ever want to follow me there or make comments. I usually post when I'm going to do shows there, and I love it. So again, let me get back to me. See if it'll stop sharing. I don't know if it did or not. But anyways, you guys, this is Ericka, Classy Climb Blog. I hope you guys take advantage of this. October, November, December don't just have to be the holidays. It can be a great time for investing for you and your family. Now, some people are going to say, Ericka, I only got $400, $500, $1,000. Get your foot in the door, and that just opens up the door to more, because what's going to happen is you're going to start connecting with people in that space. And I tell everybody who takes the course, go to one of the auctions. Just go down there and hang out. Go down there and hang out. Go down there and meet people who are actually buying. Go meet people who are actually buying. It's really amazing. You get an opportunity to see up close people who are doing what you want to do. And so I always tell people, like, it's a really good opportunity. So anyway, you guys, this is Ericka, Classy Climb Blog, tax lien testimonial. Showed her testimonial, and I'll try to get her on this channel this week. And tax lien investing, we did some commentary on it. So guys, I look forward to seeing you later. This is Ericka, Classy Climb Blog. Thanks.